question. In this question, we are to use the shapefile in the ArcGIS project to create a map of northern region. We have to show the districts, roads, rivers, and towns. We have to categorize. This should be categorized the region. We have to categorize the districts and make the region hollow instead. So take note of that. We have to categorize the districts and make the region hollow. And also we have to make the color of the river blue. We should label towns. And we should use appropriate labels for each layer. We should export with a resolution of 100 in JPEG. Then we'll answer the following question. So you can take a screenshot of this. Then we can go ahead and solve. So just as we started initially, I'm going to bring in all what I need, the shape files I need from the ArcGIS project. So instead of coming to catalog to drag them one, you can do that, but I will just go to file, add data again, then I add the data I want. So the question says I should create a map of northern region, meaning that I need region showing the districts. So I have to show districts. So there's districts, I select, then I hold my control. So districts, I'm supposed to show roads. So I scroll, then I look for roads. And I also, because it's a region, I hold my control, select region. I'm supposed to show rivers. I'm supposed to show roads as well. Have I left anything out? Towns. Yeah, this towns. I also select, hold control and select towns. I think I've selected everything. And I just add. Then they all come at once rather than dragging them one. So now I want to work on them. So let me just uncheck these ones and work on them one. So this is the region. I'm supposed to generate a map of northern region. So I'm going to show northern region in here. So to do that, to do that, I'm just going to select northern region, right click. Then I open attributes table. Then northern region, I'll select northern region here this way. And I'm going to zoom, right? And I can just clear. Yeah, so there's it. You realize northern region has been highlighted here. But I want northern region, so I'm going to right click and I come to data, export data. I will leave the export that way, but over here I'm going to save it. Since I've been working, I realize that it has already opened where I've been working for me. So I'm going to save it as northern underscore. You already know why I'm using an underscore. Yeah, northern underscore region. Then I save it. Then okay. Do you want to add data? To add exported data? Yes. So northern region has been created. So I'm just going to uncheck this, right? So I have northern region created in here this way. Now I need the district. So I'm going to check the district. So there's the district, right? You realize that the district is just around so many districts, but I need the district for only northern region. If you repeat the process you did, that's clicking here, going to data and all that, or you just click for this for districts, when you just click onto northern region, you have certain errors. So in order to do this, you just have to right click on districts, go to open attributes table. At the attribute table, come to this side, the table options, select it, select by attributes. Then in here, in the added section, look for region. So look for, so this region, double click, it appears in here. Then you use this, there is it in or something, you click on it. Then now you can open a bracket, then you click get unique values. So this thing is open, then you look for northern. So northern, you double click, that appears in the middle of the bracket. And now you can apply and you can close this one as well. You realize that's just the that of the districts in the northern region has also been selected. So now in here, you can now right click data. Before you export data, then what you do the same process you did for the node. So I'm going to name it as, I'm going to save it as district. And again, in order to differentiate it from the other, let me just add a B this time around because I've added an A already. When I add an A again, it will give me an answer. This time around, let me add a B. So save. Then okay. Yes. To realize that it has been added. So I can uncheck this one too. Then I have the map. I have the outline this way. So Northern Region District. So now I can just go ahead and check these ones, right? So now that I want just for Northern Region, what do you think we are going to do? We have to collect the rows, the towns, and everything onto Northern Region. So what do? We go to geoprocessing, collect input feature. I'm going to collect the towns first. Create feature is going to be Northern Region. Then I'm going to save. So I'm going to save it as towns, but B. Save. Okay. Realize that it is clipping. So clip as in yes, it has been added. So I'm going to uncheck this, then drag it down. Then again, geoprocessing, clip, input feature, reverse, clip feature, Northern Region. Then I select this for that, and I'm going to name it as what am I even clipping? Let me okay, reverse. So reverse the thing. Okay. It's clipping. Yeah, so it has been clipped. So I'm going to drag this one to down. Again, geoprocessing, clip, then roads. Then the feature is going to be Northern Region. Then I'm going to save it. So this for roads, the thing. Okay, clipping. Yeah, so clip successful. Wait to uncheck this, drag it down. So now I have whatever I need. Towns, roads, rivers, districts, northern, just as the question said, onto them. So I have this. That's for only northern region. So I'm going to continue with what the question says you do. It is categorize the region and make the district hollow. So we have to categorize the region and make the district hollow. So this northern region, we have to make it hollow. So just as we did, you can just right click, come to properties, then symbology. You select this one, then you make it hollow. Then I'm just going to increase the width. So okay. Then I apply, then okay. So I have that. Then I'm going to, so let me just uncheck this. So you see that it's, the other region has become hollow with that outline. Now, I'm supposed to categorize that of the district. So I select the district, right click. All right, click on, I select districts. Oh, so you select the district. You right click. Then you go to properties. Then in the properties, you come to symbology. Then you come to categorize. So categories, sorry. So categories. Then under categories, I'm just going to uncheck this. I'm going to add all values. So several values have been added, right? Now let me apply so that you can see something. So meaning you can see the count. There are 16 regions, 16 districts. So I can just apply a count, apply, and see the color. But I do not like this color, so I'll just come to this color ramp, select the color ramp, and choose the colors I want. So I'm going to choose, let me choose, I'm just going to choose this color. Then I can apply. Okay, I think I like it this way. And I can choose OK. Yeah. So my district has been categorized. The next thing is you should make the color of the river blue. So you can also make it blue. So I'm just going to double click here, choose river. Then OK. The next one is label the towns. So let me come to towns. I do not like the way my towns appear. So I'm just going to change the towns with this. Then just as I've always been doing, I want the okay. Though I feel like that's red. Let me try yellow. But the size is too big. Again, let me make the size 12. Okay. This is too much. I think it's too big. So let me just take it to 9.
Then okay. Yes, I like it this way. Then roads. I'm going to edit the roads as well. Let me just choose major road. Okay. It doesn't look good to me. Let me just make the width 1. Okay. I think I like it this way, yeah. So am I done with what the question is? See, label and use the I'm supposed to label the town. So just as we did to label, you select this, you right click label features. So you turn it on. So now the label features has been you can see that the towns have been labeled. The next thing, and use the appropriate labels for each layer. So use the appropriate labels. We have nothing like town B, it's just towns. So you can just right click properties, then general, then you remove the B at the end, apply. Okay, you do same for all of them, right? So or you can just click twice on this to change the last one to B. Yeah, remove the B. So you click twice on this and change the last aspect to B. Click twice, change the last, if you remove the B. Then over here, I'm just going to remove I'm going to remove yeah, the hyphen over this, the underscore, apply. Okay. So I've labeled the features correctly. You can see that we have district, right? But I do not want this, so I'm just going to remove this. I click twice. I can just delete it. Yeah. Now, where is my map going to? So basically, I can't find my map. If I want it back, I just select the northern region, right click. Then I'm going to zoom to layer, and I have my map back. Yeah, so I think we've basically done everything we are supposed to do. The next thing is that we are supposed to create a map out of it. We are supposed to add, this isn't a map yet. We are supposed to add a legend and things. So since we are in data view, I'm going to go to we are going to use the layout view. So view, layout view. Yeah, so this is the layout view. It's already even in the landscape format. So I'm just going to use it like that. Then what do I add? I add my not arrow. So insert not arrow. I like this one a lot. Okay. I'm just going to increase the size and I'm going to position it here. Perfecto. I'm going to insert my scale bar. I like this one a lot as well. Okay. I'm going to position it here. I do not like the way it appears, so I'm going to edit it. I'm just going to select it, right click, properties, number of subdivisions. Okay, for this one, let me just leave it like that. But I'm just going to change my distance to kilometers. Then my label, how is my label supposed to appear? I just want the label to appear as km. I don't want the whole kilometer, so km will be good for me. Yeah, then I think the symbol, I want to make it bold and increase the size to 12. Okay, let me come to number and max. Division and first midpoint. No, I want just a single label. No, let me, division and, okay, I want it like that. What again do I want to do? Let me check format. Yeah, so I'm going to increase the size of everything over there to 12. Make it bold. 12 is small. Let me make it 16. Apply. So I just have to do what. So let me. I was supposed a single label. Let's see. Apply. So I think I want it this way. I can just go to OK, and I can adjust here. Can adjust. I think I prepare my scale. I prepare my scale this way. Yeah, I prefer my scale this way. Yeah. So now what's the next thing? A legend. So insect. Then I add the legend. So I've already explained this. How many? Okay, so for this particular one, I want 2 columns because it's going to show all these districts. You can add, let me just use one column first, then you can see. So let me just use one column. Then next, then next, Next, I'm going to change that of the district to natural area. This is in natural area, and I'll change that of the region as well to natural area. Next, finish. Realize that it has become very long, right? So it has become long, but I do not want it this way. It's just your own preference. I'm just going to remove it. If you want to remove it, select and you you press the delete key. I don't want it that way, so I'm just going to repeat the process. So insert legend. Yeah, so I want two columns. Yes, so next again, next. I'm going to change my area to natural area. All these things are just your own preferences. Natural area. Next, finish. So I have two columns this way. You can see that. I'm just going to expand it a little bit. But I do not.
Is it nice? Is it nice? I think it's okay. But if you want to still edit, you can just right click, select it, right click, properties. You can, again, if you want to work here, to select all of them, then maybe make them bold, and you can increase the size. But I still think it's okay for me. So I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it this way. Yeah. Now what do I have to do next? My title. In my title. So insert title. So I say map of northern region. Okay. I can just position this somewhere here. I think I like it that way. What again have I left out? My graticals. So I'm going to reduce this a little bit because of my gratical. I've not yet brought in my graticals. I need space for my gratical. Position. So you just have to reposition everything. Yes, so I think my okay, so I think I can add my graticals now. Yeah, let me take this one here a bit. Yes. So to do that, you just go to go to view data frame properties. It's already at grid, but you just select grid, new grid. You make sure this is checked, the first one. Leave the name as graphical. Next, labels only. Then over here, okay, so for this, I'm just going to leave it this way. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything, but if you can change them based on the coordinates of the map, then next, I'm going to change my text style. I'm going to make it 14, then I'm going to bolden it. Okay. Next, over here, place a border. Then I finish. Then I can apply. Yes. Okay, so you realize that it has appeared. But I have it all over. I do not want it this way. So over here, I can just go to properties, label axis. I want just the left and the bottom. Label orientation. I want left aligned. Yeah, left. And I can just okay. And I can apply. Yes. Okay. Yes, again. So I have this. Yes. You realize this is neatly done. This is neatly done. So I have my map, created my map. I've created my map. If I just want to export, I can just go to File, Export Map. And I'm going to name it as nothing nothing. Resolution, I still leave it as 300 based on what they'll tell you to do. But for this question, the resolution, we're supposed to leave the resolution as 100 dpi. So let me just make it 100. Yeah, and save it. Let's open it and see.
let's go and check it out. Let's go and check it out. Right, or so let me come here. So there's northern. Yeah, so this is our map. Beautifully done. There's our map. Now we're asked some few questions over here. We're asked how many districts are there. So we have to go and check. And so for us to know the number of districts, so these are the districts. We can even count from here without the northern region, but for simplicity, just come to districts, right click, open attribute table. Then you can see the number of districts here. So we have 16 districts. 16 districts. We can see them here. The next one says what's the area for northern region. So for that you open, but you open that of north, so northern region, open attribute table. Then you can see shape area over here, but that's not what we want. So you have to calculate your own area. You don't even know the units for this. So you come here, then you add field. So let's say we're going to calculate area. By I want the area in kilometers square. So area underscore SQKM squared kilometer. Then I'm going to make it double because areas can have decimal points. Then I just go to OK. So this has been created. Oh, it's supposed to be. Let me remove it again. Let me just remove it. I didn't name it well. So I'll just repeat the process. Add field, area underscore SQKM, then double. Okay. So it has been added, but I'll not calculate my area now. To calculate, I have to change my coordinates to UTM. So I come to Northern Region, View, Data Frame Properties. Then I select WGS, this one, the UTM, and I apply. Yes. Okay, this is done when you are calculating. You want to calculate for the area, right? If you are not calculating for the area, please work in WGS 1984. So I come here. Now I can go back. So I right click, open attribute table. Now you see they're still there. So I'll just go and select this side, right click, then I calculate geometry. Yes. Now it gives me what am I calculating for? I'm calculating for area using what coordinates. Since I projected the coordinates, I'm going to select this UTM. This square meters, no, I'm doing it in square kilometers, depending on the unit, but I'm doing it in square kilometers. Then okay, yes. Now the area has been calculated. So this is the area for northern region. Now the next one says what's the distance between Tamale and the nearest river. So I'm going to close this. The distance between Tamale and the nearest river. So let me go back to my data view right over here. I want to look for Tamale. Now you can just zoom in to look for Tamale, right? Or simply you can just come to your district, right click, open attribute table. You can see Tamale in here. Where is Tamale? Tamale. So there's Tamale. So I'm going to select here. Then I use this zoom button. Then I can close. Realize that Tamale will be highlighted for me. Yeah, Tamale has been highlighted. I can just go ahead and zoom into Tamale. Yes, so there's Tamale. Right, there's Tamale. Now, because of so let me just uncheck everything and leave just rivers and towns so that I can be able to identify the nearest river. So I have this, right? So to do that, I'm just going to take my measure tool. There's my measure tool. I'm going to select my measure tool. Then I make sure the first line is checked. So I'll come here, just select my Tamale. Then bring this, the blue one is the river, bring it near the river. Then be checking this distance. So over here, the distance is 4. So I check there very closer to, I think somewhere around this vex, I have 3,917 meters. And I think that's more closer. So the distance between Tamale and the nearest river is 3,917 points, whatever you can see over there. Yeah, to make this give, you can just double click and you can just go back and let's say zoom this to layer. So let me zoom this to layer, zoom to layer, and I can check them back. Yeah, so I think we've answered the questions. Let me just go back here. We've answered the questions, the first question.